Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Aurora 4X. So as I said at the end of the last video, I was going to let some time go by here as I let some ships finish, did a little bit of overhauling and that sort of thing, shuffled around a few of our auto mines as some new colonies, or some old colonies expired and some new ones came up that I could start shipping some automated mines to, including in some of our new systems over here, which will be quite nice. And other than that, I do have my battle fleet up and running. Still only have the one command cruiser, the one IM Bombs class command cruiser. It's running a pretty big force right now. I've got a second one underway. I've also gone ahead and designed the missile collier that we will need, although for now we're fine. The plan right now is simply to move these guys into the Wolf 359 system, which I will do that now, and then put them in orbit around Essentia. Actually, I'm not sure about that. Maybe I'll put them in orbit around one of the jump points, like right over here, and just tell them to just move to jump point number 1 and hang out there. While they're there, they may start to experience some amount of maintenance failures and things. Of course, is always an issue, but we'll have them go out there and practice. Once they're there, actually, we will have them run some task force training just to keep trying to get these percentages up a little bit more. The Essentia system is still missing actual ordinances for reloading, and does not, the Essentia system, the Wolf system, doesn't have that. The Essentia planet doesn't have that. In addition, it doesn't have maintenance, I believe, which is something that I'm going to want, although I think we're still waiting for some resources to arrive before we do that. But the maintenance facilities, actually, we've got a good amount kicking around. I could make 10, which is not going to be enough. But we can get started on anyway, and we may as well go ahead and get that going. Once we get the maintenance facilities on Essentia, it means we can park ships around it and they will no longer break down or have those sorts of issues. Alright, so that's the military group, the military squad. I also want to make sure that we get our geological survey vessels over there. So go ahead, go to the Wolf jump point, and then you are going to transit through jump point 1. Same thing with the other one. It's a little risky to send a lot of people through, although hopefully they can run back out just fine. Standard transit there. And finally, the gravitational survey vessel over here, which will find more jump points for us. So you're going to go to Wolf 359, then you're going to jump through jump point 1. So there's a jump gate here. They won't be able to come back through. It's a one-way trip, but that should be all right. You can do a standard transit over that way. Let me go ahead and flip over to Wolf 351 or 359, sorry. So jump point 2, Sol is over here, 3 is there, 1 is right over here. All right. Okay, let's get things moving and see if we discover anyone. And I'm going to be a little bit more aggressive about exploring. Okay, Battle Group 1, which moves very quickly, got there first. Now that you're here, I'm going to go and tell you to do some task force training. Play some war games while you wait to see if anything comes up over there. And then we're mostly just going to have to wait for the slower survey vessels to finish. And there they go! They've completed orders! They have jumped through. We found the Lalonde 21185 system. Let's take a look at the star map, the system map over here. Okie dokie, we have found a terrestrial planet over here with gravity only slightly higher than Earth, 20% oxygen, air pressure just slightly higher than Earth. It is 100% perfectly habitable right now. Well, oh, it's a little bit cold. I was going to say, why is there a colony cost of 0.5? I think it's because of the cold over here. I think if we brought the temperature up, I can't remember, above -14, I think it was, I think that colony cost will go away completely. That being said, the fact that it's so habitable makes me think if there's ever a chance that there's some life around, it might be here. Alright, well, now that our task groups have finished their commands, they haven't for a while now been placed on automatic orders, so we're going to go ahead and do that. You go ahead and survey. I'm going to tell you to survey the next 5 system bodies. And the reason I'm going to do that way, the maple syrup and the Newton should split up a little bit more, because they're going to reserve the next 5. And so I think that will help them. And then the dead meat, you are going to go and survey the nearest survey locations. All right. So let's zoom in a scooch. I don't think there's a lot of stuff in this system. I don't have the asteroids showing, so it's not really showing how many of those there are, but no unrest, expansion of Venus. and you guys are heading out to some moon somewhere. Yeah, your speed isn't quite as bad as I was sort of criticizing here. There we go. Might be wrong about how the surveying works, but I mean, they do pre-queue it. So the maple syrup, and they're definitely looking at different things, so they pre-queue them, and I'm just hoping that that might lead to a slightly more reasonable path with these guys, but I have no idea if that's a thing. Bunch more missiles just finished on Earth, and then they don't really have a queue right now. Earth, is there anything I want to do with you? Let's see. I am expanding one of these shipyards. Tell you what, the Sarvoth, let's go ahead and expand you a little bit as well, just to say. The civilian shipyards are fine. I don't really want to build any more terraformers or any more freighters right now. I've got the second IM bombs underway, so that's fine. Do I want to do things with industry? Oh yeah, I'm building more ordnance factories so that we can build things a little bit faster that way. We do have a good number of missiles right now, but I think I would like to build more size 6 missiles, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And you're not doing that right now? No. So your size 6 missiles, go ahead and build me another 500 or so of those, which is really... That's going to take about a year to do that. Okay, so that's a pretty big job, and I'm okay with. Okay. And yeah, other than that, just continuing to try to build things in general, keep things going on. Unrest is falling. So yeah, I'm really curious to see, you know, how many rocks we got here. We haven't detected anything. I mean, our survey ships are not particularly sensory. Chiron 44 suffered a maintenance failure. That is part of my maintenance fleet, but repairs have been carried out with our spare parts. Maintenance supplies. Right here, you can see Chiron took some. We could equalize the maintenance supplies between them. There we go. And why not the fuel as well? Just to say, although they have different fuel capacities, so it's a little bit misleading. That's all right. Saying the IM bombs carries a lot of extra maintenance supplies, partially because its sensors require a lot, but also I think to help out with these things. So that's okay. That these things happen. New shipping line. Actually, I didn't check to see how is the fleet training going. Slowly but surely. All right. So a new shipping line completely, not just a new ship. A new shipping line has come up. It's the third system with an L in it. It's going to be a little bit annoying for me to remember things. Because especially, I mean, at least it's LA. It's not like we had 2 with LU, right? Yeah, Lumen and Leuten. Just terrible. Okay, those extra docks have their capacity. Because I think what I was going to do, and I still haven't really designed the ships in an optimal way through this. This guy here, which has no class assigned. Right, that's my new one. We're going to go and retool for a selected class. The Stratos 97 Missile Colliers. Now, before I build it, is there any other change I want to do to that thing? It's already pretty big. Now, I didn't go and redesign my actual magazines, and maybe I should have. I just put 10 magazines on there, which is probably fine. It's got 10 layers of armor just to make sure that it's got a little bit of extra toughness. Maintenance, it does have a deployment time of 2 years. It's got a maintenance life of 4 years. Mostly, and that's overkill, but mostly it was because I was adding extra engineering stuff for the annual failure rate, which seems a little bit high. Speed is quite a bit slower than our military force, but that's okay. And yeah, it can fit a lot of missiles. I suppose I could have it start with some missiles. That might not be a terrible idea. Something like that. Just make sure it's got a good load of missiles. We'll probably manually, fiddle with these things as reloads happen, but... Alright, I guess that'll be fine. And we've got enough missiles right now on Earth, although clearly these ships, I mean, they'll use them up quickly. Okay, so go ahead, retool for selected class. The Stratos, this will be instant and free because it's their first one. And I'm not going to give these guys individual names, so we're going to go ahead and add that task. Alright, that should be fine. So that'll be helpful later on. Meanwhile, continue to explore this system. And we'll find more jump points. And what I'm going to do is, rather than go back and check the other jump point in Wolf 359, I'm going to continue... Oh, wait, never mind. We need, we need jump gates. Well, very soon what I'm going to do is send one of my jump gate construction ships in here to work on the system, because we've got no way back through this jump point. For one, we'd like to get these guys to be able to come home. Ordnance factory, automated mines, okay. And two, we need jump gates on outgoing jump points from here if we're going to continue to explore, right? Now, I do still have a fleet for that. There we go. Okay, the capacity, that was just a little bit of future-proofing. It could arguably be time for us to redesign the jump ships. We could research a bunch of tech to make the jump gate construction faster, but I don't think I want to. And I think I'm going to keep going this way, not putting jump drives on my actual ships. So we've got a free promotion, nice. And I'm just going to keep building jump gates because it's handy. A little slower. Ah, we got our new level of reactor tech. Great. I mean, we'd be really excited about that if we were looking to develop like laser weapons, that sort of thing, because then we could get a lot more power for a lot less weight. But what we're really looking for here is, yeah, internal confinement fusion drive technology. Just keep working our way up to the next drive technology over and over and over again. Because, I mean, more speed is good, but even ignoring the speed, just being able to go at a high speed for less material, for less weight, is just wonderful. I think we've already found some minerals. I believe that my filter is set. That just might mean that it's been explored, I suppose. No, we've got some minerals showing up. Whoa. Whoa! Laland 20. Okay, we got to rename this shit. This moon here has got, now the tritanium and the corbamite, huge numbers. The accessibility is so low that it's almost like it doesn't have it because it's going to take so long to mine. You need 10 times as much automated mines. But it is there. The, what is this one? Duranium and uridium is utterly ridiculous. I mean, 150 million at 0.7 accessibility and 20 million at 0.8. Now, combined, that brings us to 1.5, 1.6, 1.7. We're still below the 2. But we're really hitting like that spot very close by. And it's one of those things where we might not mine it first because the total accessibility would require a lot of work. But it means we will never ever run out of uranium or likely uridium for the entirety of our system's life. It seems very unlikely. I feel, okay, you know what I should do? What's the super, where is it? Where's the super habitable one? Right over here. Let's rename this right away. Do we have a Gilbert yet? Let's rename system. There you go. Rename body. I don't think we have a Gilbert. We have a Bella, right? Hang on. Let me move this aside. Grab you. Bella. I don't think we have a Gilbert yet. Okay. So this is going to be the Gilbert. And then what we're going to do... Oh, it changes the picture. That's interesting. I think you can change the art yourself. Yeah, system graphics, but that's okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to tell the maple syrup A. We're gonna remove all its jobs. We're going to say go to Gilbert and do a geological survey of Gilbert. I want to know what's there right away. And more importantly, is if there's anywhere in the system that's going to have alien life, it's going to be there. So let's go poke at the planet a little bit. It looks like we're there, though, and nothing's happened. I think this is another uninhabited system. Which is really good luck, but maybe a little bit boring. That's why I'm going to explore a little bit more aggressively here. If there's resources on here, it would be absolutely dreamy. But even if it's not, I mean, we can set up a colony here from day one. There's something to be said about setting up colonies where there's already rocks, but on the other hand, mass drivers are pretty easy to work with. Now, there's not that much of an advantage setting up colonies, other than the fact that we do get more tax money, of course, and we can use that to buy more civilian shipping. Mostly we do it because it's fun. That's our missile collier has been built, so let's go and... That's not the button I want, this is the button I want. Grab you, I'm going to detach you, we're going to rename this task group to Collier Task Group 1. For some reason, like, the ant mode doesn't get, like, fully filled. And I don't know if this is going to be the case here. If I go to Ordnance Management and I say fast reload from the planet. Okay, on some of my other ships, that actually brings down the number of missiles they've got, which I don't know. Anyway, we've got a missile collier group over here, which is lovely. And can I just tell you to, like, tack on to a task group? I mean, I'd have to send you there. We'll send you to Wolf 359 for 1. And then the battle task group number 1. Provide ordnance reload for. So you're just going to follow around and do that? You're just going to do it as a one-shot? I have no idea what this command is going to do. We're going to find out. If in any case... Oh, wait, hold on. That's not your first job. Collier Task Group 1. Your first job is actually going to go to Essentia and unload all your ordnance to that colony. Then you're going to go back to Sol and Earth, and you're going to load ordnance. There we go. So that way, Essentia will actually have missiles, and then we will go to the PDC and tell the PDC to actually load ammunition. Whoa! This is a first. This is a first for us, you guys. An anomaly has been discovered. And yet, there is a button, which I hadn't realized at first, to set colors to default, but I kind of like setting my colors myself here. Let's go, like, green background, but I'm going to make, like, the text crazy, like red, like, whoa! Crazy. Okay, there's an alien installation on planet Gilbert that may improve the output of research facilities based on the system body. This becomes our research place. In addition to that, Gilbert... Oh my god. Sorry, I'm just... Got a little bit excited. I know that's not really appropriate for YouTube. Okay, first let's create the colony on Gilbert so we can quickly refer to it. Okay, now, I guess it shouldn't be quite as excited as I thought I was going to be. The other material that has a decent accessibility, it's not high by any count, but it has decent accessibility, is Gallicite, which is going to run out pretty quick. We do have a lot of Corbomite over here, though, and 0.7 accessibility is great on a planet that we're already looking to colonize. Overall, it's pretty low. It still runs in, it's the same sort of problem as Luna. Like, it is really low. It's not the sort of thing we're going to necessarily mine first if we're looking for resources, but it's nice that we'll have some forever. Yeah, I was really excited because I thought we had 2 in, like, the high range. Because overall, alright, we're still just shy of 2.0, but we're really damn close, and the quantities make up for it. But that Gallicite's not going to last very long. Still, what a great little system for us over here. Abso-freaking-lutely. Now that I made a colony here, no, civilians will not automatically ship over here because it does technically have a colony cost. Not much, but it does. I could put in an order just for infrastructure, and that would actually get this place colonizing, which might not be too bad. I don't think I'm in a hurry to get people living on here, though. No, we can live without that for a little while, especially as we wait maybe to get a... What do we need? We need a certain type of ground brigade. Do we not? Some sort of engineering thing? Ground unit training. Is it the construction brigade? I think it might be the construction brigade that you use to excavate those sites. I'll have to go and double check. Do I see anything? No. It would. This is where all your brigades are in the logistics ground combat screen, and there's nothing in here. So, I mean, there are, but nothing that really calls to my attention. So I think we're going to be okay there. Alright. Now, I could go and train those guys up, and perhaps I should right now, actually. That's not a bad idea. So, on Earth, because we have ground unit, we have all these low-tech things. I should really just disband all these. They're not relevant. Because I can't... As far as I know... I can convert them to a cadre. I don't think that's what we're looking for. I mean, they don't really have any particularly skill. Just trim this down. And I'm going to leave some, just to say. Then we will train 1 construction brigade. Now, if I recall correctly, these are, yeah, size 25. And your standard cargo pod carries size 5. So if you want to be able to transport this, you need a transport that's got 5 of those. And I don't think we've done any transports. But I'm going to build 1 construction brigade. Also, let's get a couple of garrisons. Oh, I can't queue. Okay, never mind. Yeah, just train that up. That's fine. Transport ship. Because, yeah, we've never done anything like that. And even if we did, it'd be obsolete. I don't think we've got one built. So, let's create a new ship. It is going to be... This is a great name. This is going to be the Zombie Roger. Yar! And it is a troop transport. It can be a conscript because it doesn't care about morale. Yep, that's going to be fine. Deployment time won't matter, although for RP reasons, I'll go ahead and give them 2 years. I will give them some amount of armor plating, just to say. But, actually, here's a question. The troop transport bay, does it make it a military ship? It probably does. No, it's still commercial. All right, 5 battalions, which is the size that we need to carry one of the construction brigades. So we'll go ahead and give it a... Where's the engines? I think I keep... Oh, it's the crossy ones here. One of these commercial engines. Okay, 2... Let's bring it up to about 1.5K. The range is huge. Oh, it does have the large fuel tank. I'm going to go and replace it with just a standard size one. It still has massive range. So let's go ahead and give it more speed, actually. Is making it heavier, but of course it's a commercial ship. So it doesn't matter that much. All right, how about this? A Zombie Roger class troop transport. It's clocking at 36,000 tons. It goes at 2,000 kilometers a second. It is a commercial vessel, so it won't break down. It can carry 5 battalions, including a construction brigade if need be. And it's got a range of 190 billion kilometers, which is just gargantuanly massive and is honestly far, far too much, but what the hell? I like it. Okay. Although, I wonder, we can check, if I go to the Zombie Roger. Yeah, if this is a primary class for a shipyard. I don't know if there's any way that I can take an existing one. Like, the Gnarl, it's just the build point cost and the size is too off. So, if the build point cost and the size is within a certain range, there's like modifiers and math and things like that, you can build multiple ships at the same slipway, but we'd really have to plan for it, and this is just, it seems to be far too different. It's very expensive because of all the engines, which is part of the issue there. But, I mean, if we double check, like, yeah, we're out of luck. I don't think I'll be building any more of these freighters, so I'm going to go and retool this one for the Zombie Roger troop transport. Get that going in there. So I think that's how we do it. I'm gonna have to check between episodes how we dig up an alien installation. That's really very exciting. I think we have to check it out. Oh, the other thing I should do right now is send a shuttle out to Gilbert, which is in the sort of other colony category. Of course, we're going to send a shuttle with our geological survey team, and even if they're already on a ship, like, I'm going to grab literally like the best people I possibly can over here, because I want the maximum number of points being applied, because you can only do a geo survey once, and the rating determines the success at finding things. If we can get more Gallicite or increase the accessibility of one of these, or just find another supply of something else, that would be stupendous. Okay. Oh, that's the close-in weapon system, the Sea-Wiz, broke down. And the Kohler did finish its mission. So, at this point, I should be able to check Essentia and check its stockpiles. It does indeed have a bunch of missiles, which is great. And then if I check the Essentia PDC fleet, there's a bunch of ways to reload it. Oh, you can't give orders. Okay, so you can only really reload it this way. Go to Ordnance Management, Fast Reload from Population. There we go. Oh yeah, and then that doesn't refresh. Is there a refresh button on this? No, I think the easiest way is just to, like, switch and then switch. There we go. 99% ammo. Excellent. It's got Task Force training. I didn't realize it got Task Force training on its own, too. So it's continuing to defend Essentia. Lovely stuff. Oh, the Collier. Yes, you Mr. Collier task group number 1, which should have reloaded from Earth, and you did. I'm going to tell you to jump into Wolf 359, and if I tell you to do this and reload, oops, provide ordnance reload for, I don't know, like you just haul around or how it works. No, not sure. Maybe it's just a one shot. They're going to go, they're going to reload all the ships, and then they'll tell me they're done. That's probably what's going to happen. And, I mean, that would be okay. And then we'll just tell it to park around, I don't know, Essentia or something like that. Actually, I suppose I could just hang around by the jump point. That's going to be okay. Zombie Roger is done, so let's go, or the retooling for it is done. So let's go, and I'm going to go ahead and queue 2 up, and they're just going to be numbered. Zombie Roger 1 and 2. Alright, I'm satisfied that the system is currently safe. So, we're going to get Jump Gates Construction Task Group. If you put 2 of them together in Task Group, do they build twice as fast? That I don't know. But that's going to be fine, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell them to jump to Wolf 359, then jump to Lalonde, and then you're going to have an order to, because I think that was a thing, build jump gates at nearest jump point. There might not be a jump point detected before they get there, but we're going to give it a try. And then we're going to do the same thing with the other one here. I bet you can combine. I don't know. It's fine. You've already got that command, which is great. You just got nowhere to go. So you're going to go to Wolf, then you're going to go to Lalonde, and then you're going to start constructing things. The supply of duranium on Lachesis has been exhausted. I just noticed that. Let's go and make sure they've still got rocks. Where am I looking for? Here. Lachesis. No, you're still good. Excellent. Right, that's the Bornides. So you're still alright for now. You're still sending that off. Wonderful. Minerals. There's a lot of stuff in here with minerals. There's low accessibility. This is really good. This is quite nice. Wow, over 1 million of these. The Bornite accessibility is pretty low, but overall the accessibility of all the things is very good. Holy crap, this is a great system. And it's uninhabited while having a planet that's already set up for life. Okay, not much here. It's probably just an asteroid or whatever, but good accessibility. We'll probably just drain them quick. Huge amounts of Galisite over here, but terrible accessibility. Suntan Man. They did some repairs. Okay, that's my battle task group. They're still just buzzing around, doing some elite training. They're actually starting to look okay. Here's one question. Essentia, you're still working the maintenance facilities. Excellent. Your construction rate isn't hugely fast, but that's okay. What's the biggest ship you can maintain right now? Yeah, you're gonna need a lot more maintenance facilities, and I'm not sure that you're gonna have the resources for it yet. Actually, no, the neutronium is coming in pretty well. Alright, keep building these. I want to make sure we can dock some ships over there. Oops, clicked on the 30-day thing instead of the 5-day, but that's alright. Shouldn't make too much of a difference. Duranium on Hohenstein. Right here. You still have other rocks? No, you don't have any other rocks, and you don't have a backlog of anything. So 50 automines, 1 mass driver. We are going to go and supply that. And supply that. And then once you are completely empty, you will show up in here. Now these I haven't... no, okay, you did take everything away. So Psyche no longer has a mass driver, no longer has any mines, has nothing over here, so we can finally abandon Psyche. Yep. And Chernik over here still has a mass driver, okay, which hasn't been picked up yet. So I'm just waiting until that's gone away before I get rid of Chernik, but that's going to be fine. That's okay. Oh, Earth built some more auto mines at some point. Yeah, it's got 37 that I should offer up. So let me do that. I think I might still be building some. That's okay. Get that started because we do want some more auto mines all over the place. So right now we're just looking for a jump gate out of Lalonde, or we're looking for jump points out of here. We're going to build jump gates, hopefully not too long, and we are going to continue our exploration. I mean, if nothing else, our jump gate construction ships will be able to build a jump gate on the one jump gate they know about, which is the one we came in on, right over here. Since the system is safe, we'll start building that. Yeah, I probably should just combine the two groups. I think they'll go faster. We'll see what happens when they get here. They're not very fast ships. I did not give them very powerful engines. They were built some time ago, so they have fairly weak engines. But the logic was they're going to spend a half a year building the jump gate. The transportation time is not going to be the part that really counts for anything. Damage control on Hadris is gone. That's fine. What I want to do is check out... How you guys doing? Okay, you guys are already in the Wolf system. You're just moving over to the new jump point. That's fine. Yeah, your speed is 184. Not fast, but really, that's okay. Ooh, the Louise Berry geology team found a deposit of 24 million tons of vanderite on Gilbert. Only at +1 accessibility. So again, you know, it's not great. It's huge numbers. People get very excited about the huge numbers, but the accessibility is the thing that mostly floats my boat. Still, the fact that it's an extra mineral here is good. The only thing Gilbert can't supply to itself is neutronium and uridium. We know we have a massive stockpile of uridium in this system, and fairly accessible as well. The question becomes, in the Lalande system, do we have neutronium? I mean, probably. And we've only just scratched the surface of this place. But, oh yeah, look at, like, this rock here. Total accessibility is not great, but it does have 6.6 million. What's much more exciting is this planet right over here. That's a lot of total accessibility, and a good supply. Had 140,000, that's going to last a really, really, really long time as well. At 90 million over here, but this accessibility and only 2 minerals probably means I'll never mine this one out. And again, we've only just started over here, so wow. Wow, wow, wow. Really excited about this system. Really excited, though. As soon as we can get some more jump gates up in here, we're going to pop to the next one. Or maybe even as soon as we get the jump point back to Wolf 359, I might send one of my geological survey ships back through to Wolf 359 and then send them to another system. But for now, I'm quite happy just having them explore this system at twice the speed. Thanks for watching, folks. See you next time.